Bye.
So, Len, you had something you want to either talk about? Will, you had a question? Somebody?
Well, you can go first. I want to hear the question.
All right. It's gonna be kind of funny, but so my question to you and to everyone is, um, why wouldn't you want to be a cop? That's my question.
Why would I not want to be a
Want
cop?
to be a cop? Correct. I'll give you my answer after you guys answer.
I wouldn't want to be a cop because of the stigma that comes with being a police officer. The fact that protect and serve is no longer, see, because the thing is, I try to live life righteously. Being a cop, don't get me wrong, there's great cops out there, obviously. I know a couple cops, they're decent human beings.
Yep.
Being a cop, you have to deal, I couldn't deal with being partners or knowing people on the force that don't live righteously, but that's their job, is to live righteously, protect and serve. It has nothing to do with the dangers of it. I get a gun, cool. Like, I'll protect myself that way, but being a cop, growing up, how I grew up, the people I grew up with, the things I've seen, too corrupt for me. And who knows, I would probably be Denzel in Training Day if I was a cop. I'm so corrupted of it all. I might just be like, okay, now I'm a cop, I'm just gonna take advantage of it. But that's the mentality that certain cops have. And then, certain cops stay good. Certain cops get corrupted by other cops. And then there's certain cops that are assholes because I got this badge now, I could do whatever. And I don't want to be a part of that. I consider, don't get me wrong, man, this is going to come off wrong, but I like to be part of the good guys. So I wouldn't be a cop. And that's no disrespect to the good cops that are out there. No thank you for me.
No. I wouldn't want to be a cop because it's obvious. It's just a job that I don't think I have the mental. I shouldn't say that. No, that's a really good question, Will. I
like discounts for donuts. That's a bonus.
All right, for that, I'll take that. I'll take that. No, it's just that something I wouldn't want to do. I don't want to do that. I don't have any kind of drive or motivation to do what that job requires, And it kind of to what you were saying as far as the stigmatism that comes with it, how you're viewed, which is more than I just don't want to do that job, It's just not something I ever aspired to want to do or thought about doing. Just not me. Just not me.
Fair. I mean, I don't want to be a surgeon. Certain people don't want to do certain things. Certain people are made for it.
That's there you go. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's what I was going to try to get to. As far as like for certain positions or certain jobs, whatever, I think you got to be built for it. Like the military. Like I don't think anybody could just, I'm going to go join the Marines today. Okay, you got a fucking rude awakening in your way.
The problem we face is pretty much anybody can be a cop. It doesn't take much. It's like going to trade school in America. Like other countries, you got a damn near, it's like 2 years schooling plus this, and then you're a cop.
Oh, yeah.
You are ready to be a cop at that point. You are ready. That's your careers to protect and serve. Over here, here's a 6-week class. Here's a badge. Go at it. And then people aren't ready for that. They're not built for it. They just think it's something cool to do. And then they find themselves in a situation that, they fuck up. And then a whole other things happen off of that. Not everybody's built for it. There should be a better criteria to being a cop, though. and we're not there yet. Like, that's half the problem. So what's your thoughts, Will?
So you're gonna laugh, but the reason why this came up is because I was watching this documentary on El
Like
Chapo.
uniform.
El Chapo?
Yeah, it came up. There's this documentary where this the FBI agent that took down El Chapo and like even pursued him after he snuck under the tunnel in jail and they got him. There's this FBI agent similar to the movie Narcos where he was just like always El Chapo. He lived and died and El Chapo and finally captured him and even took a picture of him once they captured him the second time. But the reason why this came up to me is when they raided El Chapo's facility or whatever he lived in, this $1 million mansion, they said that they found hundreds of millions of dollars in this guy's place. And this is where I was like, you know what, honestly, I said, if I was a cop and there was $200 million in cash in walls and various places, I think the news report would be saying 1 million instead of the 200 million.
It goes back to what it goes back. I say it goes back perfectly to what I was saying. I'd be Denzel in Training Day. Breathe, dog. And I go like you said. Oh, we found $200 million. No, you guys found $100 million. Like, oh. Meanwhile, my uniform, I look like I had 1,000 donuts all of a sudden, and I'm walking out with like little bills flaking off my back of my shirt and all that. Nah, there's a temptation. There's a temptation to do that, and part of me, for what being a cop is not the highest paying profession in the world. And again, for the good cops out there, you have to deal with a bunch of bullshit.
Oh yeah.
You have to deal with the worst of the worst. You have to deal with people that are pieces of shit. Not all of them, obviously. And it's not every situation you go into. But you get jaded. You wake up early, you're on the beat, you're in your squad car, you have to deal with this domestic problem, and then you got to deal with this other person, and God forbid you're on homicide. You see the worst of the worst. Yeah, that temptation is there. That goes back to the training and all that. There should be better training. Give me a badge, and I end up raiding somebody like El Chapo's house, and we bust the walls, and there's just stacks on stacks. I leave there, I'm going to early retirement. Guys, I'm not going to hack this. And I'm taking all the money I stole, and I'm going to try to invest it. So that's true story, man. That's a hard temptation in a job it's kind of a sucky ass job, man.
And I admit it. I'll give into that temptation. That's why I say I cannot be a cop. On top of me, my personal thing is that being a cop too, no disrespect to any cops out there. My sister is a cop, so I kind of feel like I would be putting a price on my life at that as well. I mean, whatever the salary of a cop is, it's definitely not what it should be. So
it's not worth a bullet.
Right. It's not worth your life.
That's
you're
why
putting a price on your life.
I'm not like, running into a building, whatever the case may be, like to endanger myself. I'm good. To make a certain thing, whatever, that's whatever, but I'm good.
I don't know what the yearly income is for a cop, but if you're on the level with a teacher, a firefighter, and again, firefighters, there's no guarantee you're coming out that burning building. So what's your life worth? 50 grand a year? 60 grand a year? 70 grand a year? That's before tax? And that's on the high end. Ain't no cop making 70,000 a year. I could be wrong. But again, no. Like if you here's a badge, go put your life on the line.
Yeah.
Here's this helmet, going to that burning building. It's admirable what they do.
Absolutely.
Again, not
Yeah, that's something, again, respect to them. I just couldn't do it.
for the good cops out there like your sister and some of the cops I know. I salute them all. They are better people than I am. It's like people that go fight wars. You're better than I am. You're a better human being than me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not going to war for somebody else's agenda. I'm not running headfirst into a gunfight for some bank robber based off of how much you make a year. Is it worth it? To me, no. That makes them the better people than I am. So, damn, that's a good question. Did you ask your sister why she does it?
I think I asked my sister way earlier on. I just never recently asked because I'm pretty sure it would have changed by now. So
I'm about to say I would love to hear that answer, but ask it like, like when you first started until how you feel now. Ask her like if there's been a dramatic change or if she's still on par, or like, that'd be a great discussion.
Do you remember what her answer was the first time you asked her?
When she first started the academy, somewhere around there, I mean, we're talking like probably over 10 years ago, it was to like make a change and to better the neighborhood and protect people. It was sincerely that.
Again, just that alone, the fact that you truly, and obviously we know your sister, but like that speaks a lot to her character and to, like, the drive that you got to be to have to want to do that job.
That is honorable. We said it before. It's admirable. That makes her a great human being, a beautiful soul. I hope the grind, going back to the grind, I hope that didn't beat it out of her. Like, I hope now she's not. I hope your sister's not Denzel now. Like, want to go to jail? You want to go home? Like, I hope that's not her right now. But again, man, takes a special person to A, do that job, B, to have your sister's mentality of wanting, that's why I want to do that job. A lot of cops, they were the person who got bullied as a kid, and now they're just a cop so they can bully other people. It's not righteous. You shouldn't be a cop. Your sister should be a cop because that's how you should view being a cop as. Trying to make the world a better place, my little nook of the world. The people who I try to police, I try to be what the job is supposed to be, protect and serve. It's not that for a lot of people that are cops, unfortunately. To the ones like your sister, shit, I salute them. I appreciate what you do. Please keep on doing it. Like, the world is a better place as far as that goes because of you. So, salute them. I wish them the best. To the corrupt ones, hope you choke on a donut. Len, what you got?
So back in the day, obviously we used to be like hardcore gamers, so I still follow some of the gaming sites. I actually got to pull up the thing that I'm referring to. So this passed through the feed, and it said that a sealed copy of the NES Super Mario Brothers 3 has sold for $156,000 and has set the world record for the highest price paid for a video game at an auction. It's just a sealed copy of this game.
I'm glad you have that because I glanced over it looking at the stuff I want to look, and actually the stuff that I want to do has something to do with a console too. But dude, if I would have known that, I would have kept my NES system in a box, in a safe.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That was the best series ever.
I'm sorry?
That number 3 was the best one.
Oh, yeah. You had the raccoon tail and you're flying in the air and come on, man.
Yeah.
That was the best one.
Crazy how that turns into that vintage thing, and that nostalgic thing turns into, how much was it?
156,000.
and it was like, how much was it when it first came out?
Maybe like $40, I think, like $39.99 with the games. And you could probably get one at GameStop right now, where obviously a used version of it for like $12 maybe.
I want to say when they first came out, it was like maybe the high end, like, wow, you balled out. It was like $250 when you spent it all. Because I look back at what the original NES cost. Because I was feeling nostalgic and just thinking about growing up and not having things that other kids had.
Mm.
And I was going, damn, how much was the Nintendo that we couldn't afford as a kid? And the 6-bit NES with the Duck Hunt and the gun and like Mario cost like $1.50.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at it now, it's like, because it goes into that goes into my topic. But yeah, I would have sealed it. I would have buried it. I would have buried it in a safe. It's crazy, man. The things that if you would have known then that you know now.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh man, again, same deal. All them games. Or just buy like another copy of it and obviously just stash it. People used to do that. I think people still do with the Disney movies. But they always used to pull a scam. They used to be like, oh, this is the last time we're going to do this movie. We're never going to show it. We're never going to sell it again. And then 2 years or 2 years later, they have like some kind of special edition to it. Like, oh, we're bringing it back for this one special time, whatever. But I know people that have copies of like The Little Mermaid and forgetting the other one, but that's like not opened, I guess, for maybe like part of the reasons, just like as for the Nintendo game.
Mm.
As a kid, you just want to rip it up and play with it. You just want to open it up, because even gaming aside, fucking certain G.I. Joes, like Star Wars, the original Star Wars action figures, untouched in a thing, go for like a G stack. Like they go for mad money than what it was really originally was for. Comic books.
Yeah.
It's sealed up, never been opened. And it's that one issue that everybody wants now. And
I wish it
scored.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look back at when I look back at all the comic books that I have, and you can go through like again some of these sites that I follow, they kind of geared towards like comic books and stuff like that. That's like shit that I'm into. And you see these covers, I'm like, yo, I had this one, and then you realize that it was worth so much money. You're like, yo, like the original, like the new X-Men that came out like in the 90s with the Magneto on the cover, which had like the fold out cover. I had like 3 because I think there was multiple versions of those, and I think I had all of them. I never looked to see how much they are, but I know that they're worth money now. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know where half of them are. I have no idea where they went. Nothing.
Yeah, we miss golden opportunities, man. We should have bought one. But what are you gonna do? Ask your mom or your dad, like, hey, I know one's tough, but can you buy me 2 and just we'll never touch the other one? You're not thinking about that.
Yeah.
I still got cards. I know I got some pretty valuable ones, I believe, still. And ones I know they're going to be worth more money, like a ton of Shaq rookie card, because that was like the era, like 90s. I bought like a whole 92 Flair set of basketball cards or something like that. They came with a ton of rookies and a ton of so I think that's stuff obviously going to appreciate over time. But
I had a collection of baseball cards, like a bin worth of baseball cards. And I literally spent, it ended up being hours going through all of them so I can pick out like the holy shit, I got this Griffey. Holy shit, I got this one. I got this one. I ended up calling a collector's place, and I told them what I had. And when baseball's messed up, man, because I was like, yeah, I got this Griffey rookie card. And they were like, yeah, it's not worth that much because so many cards were made of that one that it got devalued. That shit broke my heart. I was like, damn. So now I just kind of have them. Hey, I'm ready to set them on fire now because I was just angry. But I just kind of stored them back in and put them off to the side, and you know.
I would still keep them, man. You never know, man. Because what if like let's say that they had like 50 something copies or 50 versions or of a particular card, and whoever had them had them in a warehouse and they all burnt down, and you have the last one. You just banked right there.
I have now my most prized possession card. As a matter of fact, hold on, I think I got it right here. My most prized possession card that I have right now. Oh, look at that. Is my prime time Deion Sanders rookie with
Damn, that's Deion Sanders?
Falcons. Huh?
Yeah, Jerry curls back then.
Had the Jerry curls, man. So you know it's an old card.
Yeah.
Damn,
It just so happens I have it right here in the little tin box.
I got one of him when he was with the Yankees in the same deal, Jerry curls.
So who knows? Maybe like 20, 30 years from now, when I'm just too old to give a shit about it, it'll be worth something. But going back to that video game thing, man, that's crazy. Like, you just never know. You never know what becomes valuable over time.
And again, you're not even going to play it. You're just buying it to have it because you got to keep it sealed. I assume that you're going to still keep it sealed. I don't know.
But how many kids do? You know, when you get it, again, I was going, Mom, don't open up that Nintendo. Thanks for every penny that you had putting into that. Don't open it. Just kind of set it to the side because I think this is going to be a great investment. You know what I'm saying? I was like 5 or 6 or, 8 or 9. I don't even know how old I was, but you're not going to go, that's not a thought in anybody's head.
Yo, I was tearing open my Nintendo set before Christmas. Like, I would like rip certain things of the wrapping, kind of pull it out, pull the whole package out, whatever, and like I didn't take out the game or anything like that, but just holding the box because it was the power set one, the one that had like the running pad with it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't wait. So then I had to play it up because one side of the side of the pack was like totally ripped up. So when they're like, what happened? I'm like, I don't know, maybe I forgot what I definitely lied. I forgot what I said happened to it. But then I knew that I had to play it up like it was the first time I was seeing it, right? And I actually have a videotape. I don't know where it is, but somebody was recording me opening it up. And I was like, me and my like a 2-year-old voice, I can't believe I got the power set Nintendo. Oh. Yo, that shit was hilarious, man. Hilarious. I wish I could find that tape because I want to watch that moment over again. But man, that was funny. It's like a great memory, yo.
Why is this ripped up? Santa must have dropped it. I don't know.
Santa dropped it, right? He's real, right?
That's what I thought. I mean, yay, what I always wanted.
Yeah, that was funny.
Nah, that's awesome. That's a good story, man. Brought back a lot of nostalgia on that. I like
Seriously.
The reason I looked into how much a Nintendo NES 6-bit cost was because my nephew came to say, my little baby nephew, because his ass is turning like 18 soon, or 17, some shit like that. He's trying to get his hands on the PS5.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, they're sold out, man.
Now, but the thing is this, though. I'm kind of happy they're sold out for him because any new technology that comes out, iPhones, like any PlayStation games, like any new technology, everybody's still in a rush to get the first wave, but they don't understand that you're the guinea pigs to find out the glitches, the bugs, and all this other stuff, and then they fix it. So the majority of people who get it get mad because I got the new iPhone. Yo, what the hell's wrong with the battery power? Yeah, I got this game, but it keeps doing this. And they still, in droves, want to be the first ones to get it just for the fact that they want to be the first ones to get it. I want to tell my nephew, like, dude, it's a blessing in disguise, because myself and a couple of other people were like, yeah, we got you. And we tallied up the money, like, we got you, man, go ahead. And then it ended up being sold out. But we're like, yo, dude, the money's there. Like, you're good. You'll have it. But again, that kid mentality of, I want to be the first one. I want to rip it open. I want to get that. It is what it is. That it'll never fail. Every new technology that come out, there'll still be waves and droves of people trying to go get it. And that's going to be what it is, man. Maybe my nephew will eventually be like us, that we go, nah, I'll wait for the next wave to come in and I'll get that. But right now, he's just a kid enjoying life. So he's like, yo, I need it.
I was about to say I missed that, man. I kind of missed that as far as like, because I remember when the first PlayStation came out and how pumped up I was for that. I remember going across county, right?
Dragon's Den.
Yeah, yeah. I was driving then, right? So there was a line, whatever. I pre-ordered, and there was thirsty cats outside Dragon's Den looking for like a sucker to kind of rob, right? So I get my joint, whatever. Me and I think we were my boy Carlos. We drive off, whatever. And as we're driving off, trying to come out across county, we see this kid. This kid he must have ran like a 4.40 or something like that. He ran from Dragon's Den to the opposite end, where
Where Macy's is?
Yeah, exactly, where Macy's is, trying to catch the bus. And there was mad dudes chasing this kid. I was like, I hope this kid gets on the bus. I hope he gets on the bus. I felt so bad. Like he was out, man. But there was like mad dudes chasing him.
That kid grew up to be Usain Bolt. He didn't know.
That rush of calling mad stores, see if you can get the even asking like, yo, hold me down, I'll be there in 15 minutes or something like that,
I guess that's one of the benefits of not having money growing up. I do not know that feeling, and I'm glad I didn't.
I mean, I was working. It wasn't like it was my money.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's one of the, and I don't want to say, I refuse to say, poor, because, dude, I had food in my stomach, dinner. Maybe sometimes the food was a little less and, that's too much right there. You got to take some of that portion out. Or maybe it was, but there was a roof over our head. There was food in our stomach. That humbled me out, man. I never had a problem with my parents saying, nah, we can't afford it. I was never one of these entitled kids that would be like, but mom, but dad, this is horse shit. It was just understood, man. Like,
2 seconds into that, you would have been slapped or something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
Why can't I? Yeah, exactly.
I got slapped for nothing. So me being entitled, I would have died. That with the Grand Theft Auto, the wasted when everything turns gray, like that would have been it. If that would have been me talking back to my parents over something entitlement. But I don't wish my nephew would know that feeling because, every generation gets a little better. There's not many things my little nephew has a want for, whether it's his dad or his mom, my sister. They do what they can to give him. Like, he doesn't have too many wants and I want this, I want that. He'll get it because part of that is we didn't get that growing up. So, right. But there is that sense of I'm just expecting it now.
And part of what you just said, as far as like I didn't have it. So like I remember the only system that my parents got me was the Nintendo. That was it. So like when I started working, every other system that I got, even I was my money. So like I was like, damn, I never had like a lot of toys and stuff like that growing up. So like I was splurging. I was buying the new Genesis. I was buying the new PlayStation. I was buying the new Xbox because
I was born. And I remember just having an Atari. So I don't know who got it, how it happened. I just remember I was playing Pong.
I never had one.
When the NES system came out, I got the NES system out almost right before Sega came out. So I was a late bloomer into everything. Like, I got my Sega when the next holy shit technology in gaming came out. Like, I was always late to that crowd, but always thankful I got it, so, and my cousins always had it. So I was always rocking out, and we all lived in the same building complex. So Zelda and Tecmo Bowl were never far from my reach until I was able to get it, So shit, man, blessed and thankful and as far as that goes, but these kids nowadays, man. But going into my story, I'm going to segue into that. Tom'sGuide.com, I do my research like that. Imad Khan from the UK. Let me get the story straight. Customers are ordering PS5s, but instead of getting what they ordered, they're getting foot massagers, Foreman grills, and in some cases a bag of rice.
Wow.
That's so
messed up.
punchable. That's so punchable. But wow.
Amazon is saying they're admitting like our drivers are taking shit.
Oh shit.
Like our drivers, reports say that in some cases it looks like delivery drivers could be stealing the PS5 for themselves. In a statement to Eurogamer, an Amazon rep said they're investigating exactly what happened. On Reddit, reports are coming in saying, I saw the driver outside my home. They marked the packages as delivered and just drove off when they were going out and then delivering it.
There's a video. It wasn't an actual, the box was too small to be a PS5, but there was a woman.
I saw that video.
What you just said. She took a picture of the box on the front step. There was like 3 different boxes. She put one in one spot, put another in another spot, and then took pictures of them both or all 3 of them, whatever. And then did she take all 3 of them, or I know she took one of them?
No, she took all 3 of them, I think.
Wow.
And luckily he had Ring, so he saw the video.
Exactly. He saw the whole video.
That's pretty much where then Amazon just like, yo, you need to catch them on video, like so we could do something about it. Now the bullshit is they're being, the people are getting apologized to, but the PS5 is so backordered, you just now have no way of getting them. Like, that's it. Here's a 5. They're giving out in some cases a £5 certificate, which I don't know what 5 pounds equals to, but I know it's not what a PS5.
£5? Damn. £5.
Which that's is like what, $10 or something like that. Like
exactly. That's like not even 10. It's like 8 and 50 cents.
Nope.
It's not almost 10. Almost $10.
They get a £5 certificate and a lollipop for being a sucker.
Not me. I paid that much money for that shit. I want that fucking system. Make sure that shit happens. Make sure
it's not. But that's the thing, though. It's not. They're gonna say sorry.
Somebody's there, or they're gonna give me back my full amount of money. There's no way that I would let that slide. Fuck them.
We're gonna fix it. You'll get your PS5, but right now, there's nothing to take. Everything is sold out.
No, I get that. I mean, but like, yo, when it comes available again, I already paid for it. I'm not buying that shit again.
Oh no! They're gonna get it.
I think you said because. Oh, I thought it was like we don't have it. We sorry, like somebody stole it. Here's 5 to 10 shillings or whatever that was. And
put that towards the new purchase.
Yeah. Thank you for your help. Thank you. We're Amazon.
No,
that's what you meant it. Oh, okay, I was like, all right.
No, that's the greatest hustle in the world if they did that. Now, to Amazon UK's Amazon credit, the majority of people are getting what they ordered, but there are cases that, nope, sorry, guy. Here's a bag of rice.
I heard that like a was it PS5 now, right? I think it was a PS3 or PS4 where on a site they were like, here, $250 for this thing of for PS3, but it was like a picture of PS3. So somebody spent $250, and when the thing came, it was an actual picture of a PS4, whatever it was.
Because they don't read. Like I was actually looking for the PS5 myself, and I looked on eBay, and if you don't catch it or if you don't read, you get got, because it was like $300, and it said, and there's a picture of the PS5, but it says PS5 blah 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 blah, and towards the end it says box only. So you're only paying for the box of the PS5, and that's how they get you.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I had one. I was like so surprised that it went through. I read it really quick. I thought it said PS5. I had it in my cart. I was like, shit, I can't believe I got one. So I went to go text my friend Kane, like, yo, go in the site, man. You might be able to get one. And then, thank God I didn't look at. I looked at it again. I read it real quick. It said for the PS4. So I was about to buy another PS4 again.
For
thinking
PS5
I had
money.
Huh?
For PS5 money.
Yeah. It was in my cart. It was in my cart.
They're really trying to get people out there, man.
It was in my cart. And thank God I stopped, and I had to I focused on something else, a Texas dude. And then when I came back, I reread it again. I'm like, yo, I can't believe I got that. Whoa. That was good. That was good.
Cart.
You guys almost got me. You almost got me.
Because
If it's too good to be true, chances are it is.
people don't read the fine print, and
Yeah.
people are in such a hurry to put it in their cart and get it going
Play
with the
on it.
process and say, I got it.
They play on that. They know it. They play on that.
Congratulations, you just paid like $800 for a cardboard picture of what doesn't exist in that box.
That was crazy.
Yeah, so that's the one I got to piggyback off of yours. So yeah.
Nice.
So any funds noons of the week?
Man.
I got one, a freestyle one.
Okay.
Yeah, my finds noon of the week is everybody that's not wearing a mask. Like, we are gonna be stuck in this thing for the long haul, and it's the people that are complaining and the people that don't wear a mask. They're the reasons why we're gonna be held back. Like, I can't go to Thanksgiving to see my family because I'm the only asshole following rules and going, you know what? But the thing is about this though, I don't want to potentially put people I love at risk.
True.
My parents are older. I have a very young little niece. I have a sister and a brother-in-law that, mean something to me. I don't want to put them at risk. And Pennsylvania is a blazing ass hotspot right now. It is written. They're saying, do not go into Pennsylvania if you're going to visit family, and don't leave Pennsylvania if you're going to visit family, because there's a hard-headedness around this area of my liberty shit being compromised.
Oh, boy.
And dude, I did a science experiment. I put a mask on and I took a mask off. I still have the same fucking liberties I had. So that's the science experiment. But these people, these entitled ass people, will still talk shit about the person kneeling about political criminal injustice to a group of people. We'll ignore that, call them bullshit, but say my liberties are being compromised because I have to wear this mask on my face. I fucking hate people.
Right there with you, brother. Right there with you. I actually have a non-Bonzanoon.
You are going that route. You're looking at the best in people. This is what I'm telling you, man. You're such a good soul, Len. You can keep going this. I'm beginning to hate people. Bro, you're a kind soul. Go ahead. What's your anthem?
Well, it's because when you see good, it's like shocking or like this level of good, But so there's a woman, her name was Sandra Clark. I believe she was a nurse. And this goes back a little bit. So in 1986, she was asked to stay with her patient and she couldn't. So when she left, and then when she came back, her patient had died alone. So in 2001, she was the key in starting a No One Dies Alone program where volunteers sit with terminally ill patients who have no one else. And the program is now worldwide. So I was like, that's fucking great. Because all that's going on with COVID, how many, unfortunately, one of my good friends, his mom passed away from due to COVID. She had underlying conditions as well. But, there was nobody, there's nobody could have been with her, and her family. So just thinking about that and imagine things that they must have been going on in her head. And, so I think that's really cool. Obviously, this would be when there's no COVID affecting the world right now, but still, I think that's a really cool gesture. And honestly, for people who like myself, who are mostly loners, these are things that I think about in my head. Damn, am I on my last day or my if I don't have a true a closer family member, it'll be at least good to kind of go out in this world speaking to someone or whatever the case may be, not alone.
Right.
No, that's good. Somebody take the initiative, see something that they don't agree with, and they make the steps to make sure that doesn't happen to anybody else. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool shit, man. Good for her. What was her name again? Sandra Clark?
Sandra Clark, yeah.
So, salute to Sandra. Seeing that, feeling damn, people shouldn't do that. People shouldn't have to live like that, or in this case, die like that.
Other way, yeah.
And making sure that, as many people don't have to deal with that as they can. It makes the last moments of somebody, it makes it all right. Not all right, but, you're not dying alone. That scares the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Me, I'm of the ilk of born alone, die alone. So good for Sandra, good for all the people that will have those final moments with somebody that will, will give them some comfort on the way out. So I'm with you, Len. That's not a bad thing. You're such a beautiful person.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, brother.
Actually, I mean that, man.
Thank you, man.
Will, anybody you want to big up or slap in the face?
I like to big up.
Sold me that fake PS5.
That motherfucker that dropped off the Foreman grill. $500 Foreman grill.
He's like, yeah, I want to beat up Len because I was that guy in Cross County running to the bus where you could have gave me a ride.
My fond noon is Len. I had him ready to buy a picture of a thing, and he fucking read the fine print. Damn.
Sorry, the PS5 had to sit in the front seat, man. No space for you, brother. My bad, though.
Mine is just a big up to one of my neighbors. Like I said, like this whole week I've just been like, when I got the numbers, I was just like, just thinking about it every day. And then just so happened yesterday, I'm picking up the mail, and one of my neighbors, she's talking to me like 15 minutes about COVID. I had my the neck gaiter on, and we're having this conversation, and towards the end she goes, "Oh, that's a very nice mask you have." And I go, "Oh, thank you. I designed it myself." And I explained. She's like, "Oh, wow, you're a designer as well," and blah blah blah. And then she complimented me, so shout out to her for
So what does she do?
complimenting me on the neck gaiter.
It goes back to that grind, man. It's recognized as a piece of art. It's recognized as a good design, man. Like, again, man, for every naysayer you'll see, and for all them voices in your head, somebody's going to appreciate that, and somebody's going to want to buy it, man. So just keep grinding. I'm going to keep saying that, man.
So you said that she was a designer too?
No, she's a teacher, and when she was picking up the mail, she was talking to me about COVID and what they're doing to do her company. And then towards the end, I was about to we were about to walk away. She was like, "Oh, I like your face mask, by the way." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." I was just like pleasantly surprised.
I mean, look, not
those
that
like refuel you, I guess. No, I'm done.
Always look at something as an opportunity, man. Next time, well, hell, if I give you this discount, want to buy them in bulk for your school, like there's always an opportunity somewhere, man. Even if it has to be at a discount price, even if something, man, like even if you have to just give out a few for free as a way of just marketing it, there's always a way, man. As long as I keep going back to that grind, man, like where there's a will, there's a way. The opportunities are there, man.
Actually, 2 shout outs, because last night when I was at the gas station, some guy was like, this is when I had the fanny pack on my back, and the guy was some guy at the gas station was like, "Dude, cool." You could tell he's like, must have been from like California or something, because he's like, "Dude, nice outfit, man." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." Blah 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 blah.
Just said thanks, Ted.
Do you have business cards?
Yeah, I've been giving them out. The print gave me 1,000. I only ordered 500, and midway through, like it said, it didn't say printing. So I went in and I actually made a change to the design. They sent me the new design and the old design. Hopefully nobody from Vistaprint is watching this, because then they'll probably charge me. But they gave me like 500 for free by accident.
There's no, as in the words of my boy Bob Ross, there are no accidents, only happy mistakes. And if you have 500 extra more, that means you have 500 you could do whatever with. Drop them off. Anybody compliments you, "Oh, that's beautiful." Bang, here's a card. You just never know, man.
You're gonna laugh, but so I have been hustling. So the other weekend I went down to Chinatown, and I was just going into numerous shops, just leaving them. I would I I had this play where I would, you know, go into the store, act like I'm like either tying my shoe or something, and then like leave the card and blah blah blah, and then go out the store. It was like so ridiculous. But I would go to like if I went to Chipotle, I would leave like 10 of them scattered all around in the place, because I knew like a lot of college kids came in there. I would do that wherever I go. I would just like randomly like leave it here. Yesterday I picked up something at the counter while the lady turned her back. I like left a few right there at the counter. It's just like,
yo, send me some.
Send you? Okay, I'll send you some.
I'll do that same move if I go in the store. But most places like they'll have like a thing like leave your card here or something like that, whatever. I think they have shit like that. So, and I always notice it. So, hey, send it to me. I'll put them out.
Yeah,
Okay.
you may not have to ninja your way like how you're doing. You could probably just ask if you could drop off these cards.
I left them in bathroom stalls, like inside.
What if they're watching the video like, yo, you know this guy left cards? Like, he does know that. I mean, he probably didn't know that there's like a bin over here. Like, look at this American. Look at him.
But respect the grind, respect the hustle, man. You're making the steps, man. As frivolous as you think they are, and even if it's just like, well, that was a waste, it wasn't. Because if you dropped off 100 cards somewhere and one person grabs one and orders something, that could, oh, yo, look what I got. That could, the domino effect on that. So keep on keeping on, man.
Absolutely.
So, unless anybody has anything else to add, Will, since you're talking about Tommy, you might as well just big up your site now.
You can find my merch at www.tomee.com. That's TOHMEE.com. I do have a blog which I need to update. You can find that at clearingtheatticblogspot.wordpress.com. And my username is Chronomega1, so CRONOMEGA1.
And that's for the IG account, because you kind of broke up right there. I will say this, man. I'm going to order one. I'm just getting some things in order. The Kazi designs. I love the Kazi designs, man. Tommy shit is ill. The Kazi, that face is looking at me like, come get me. So I'm gonna definitely got a Kazi. The Kazi designs line is sick, and everybody check it out, man, because it's worth it. It's a good design, sick design, so it's definitely worth copping. Check it out, see what you like, buy it for a gift. Christmas is coming up.
Shout out to Len also for that little tidbit to darken the face to bring out the T and the M to make it more apparent. Shout out to you.
Yeah, you mean lighten the face, not darken it.
Lighten the face.
So wait, I was just gonna ask real quick question. Wow, that didn't sound right. What made you name it Kazi?
Because it's a crazy design, and I was thinking like kamikaze almost. So I just used the Kazi part. I really love that neck gaiter to it though, man. It looks, I ordered like 2 or 3 samples. Man, I can't wait to wear that thing. Like, I'm actually excited to wear my own stuff. It's like amazing.
So wait, do you get it faster than normal?
Nah, it's still like 2 weeks and a half to get it. My mom, her stuff actually just, for some reason, my mom's stuff actually came in mad quick. I don't know why that is. She got hers within a week, and I'm like, it took like 2.5 weeks to get my stuff. But I don't know, whatever. Maybe some things takes longer to make than other things. Who knows?
No doubt.
If you have that passion, man, like if you are wearing your gear like, yo, this is some fly gear, that's telling you something, man. That's you telling yourself something. And if you appreciate it and you like it, other people are gonna like it too, man. Nobody's gonna want or like the things you don't want or like that you're trying to push. So if you have that, if you're looking at it like, damn, this is fly, like that should tell you something, man. So, again, the best of luck just keep grinding, and it's not going to be about luck, dude. Just keep on pushing. And that's all I got. I could just say, I'll close mine off like this. You can check out these and other podcasts at the Paul and Pals, PNP, Pals with a Z podcast. You can find the same name on Instagram. We are on Spotify. We are on iTunes. We are on Castro. We are on, I keep forgetting the other links, but I'm going to put them on the description. We're in like 4 or 5 different medias of podcasting. So be on the lookout for them. It'll be in the description. And, you know, if you like here, if you look, you know, if you're interested in what we're saying, appreciate the views, like and subscribe. And that's it.
Awesome.
Right.
Yeah. So with that being said, you can catch Len on IG on Doogz Len.
Oh my
Check
God.
him
Yep.
out.
Doogzlen.
There you go. Slide in his DM. He loves it. Can't wait to have it.
Wait not to answer. I swear to God, I can't wait. Can't wait. Where's Scott? Can't wait.
So guys, appreciate it. Again, man, the grind is there, dude. And I just keep going back to that because I think as far as what we were talking about, that was the most important part of this podcast, man, for the people that are trying to make it. You have to keep pushing yourself. If you don't, there's a ton of people that quit. There's a ton of people that never push themselves. And then they have to live with the regret of the what if. And that's going to be that's going to be the most hurtful thing, is the what if. And you just don't want to do that. So just keep grinding, man. Whoever's out there, grind away. To the people that are still tuned on and listening, us babble. I will definitely recommend this to you, man. Chris, Thanksgiving Eve, we have an episode dropping, and I say we, man, this is us. Like, this is us, man. So we are having a special episode with Gray Booker, founder and owner and entrepreneur of Josephine Valerie, New York. Great fashion line. Check it out. Listen to what he has to say, because he's dropping some gems and he's doing it, and he's been in our shoes. But his perseverance, his determination now has him not where we're at. He's actually done it, and he's continuing to do it. So everybody that's done it had to have been in our shoes before. And the only difference between him and the people that failed is he kept going. He figured it out. And he has some jewels in there that you'll appreciate and, you know, you'll get. So that'll be out the 24th, Thanksgiving Eve. Again, it's worth a listen to whoever's listening here. And for you and me, man, I'm still going back and I'm still replaying the episode because I have the episode. It's just not uploaded yet because that's when I have it dropping. But I'm going and I'm listening to it. And I'm still catching things. She's saying the things that we need to hear. So shit, man, the grind is real. The struggle's real. And this game needs to be played by somebody. Either play it or hang out on the sidelines. But even if you're hanging out on the sidelines, you're still in the game. You're just on the sidelines. And I know you're not, you and me and Len, when you're going to get your artwork together and you're going to start doing that.
As soon as we're done right here, man. Right to it.
Let's play the game, man. Again, win or die on our shields. That has to be the mentality. So, you know, with that said, Mr. William Lendoogz, appreciate you hanging out, talking a bunch of schmack with me.
No doubt.
Everybody else that's hung around and listened to us talk for as long as we have, I have no idea how long we've been talking. But appreciate you, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. So, peace.
Peace. American.
Nice.
Bye.